This morning we were weeding around the pineapples, so here's the bit we're working on, and here's the bit we've already done. Then Bishnu, our host, decided to fill the pool from the borehole, and here's Hamish, an Australian guy, showing just how one should chill out in the pool. This afternoon we went to a restaurant where they cook everything from scratch, and I had a rather nice buffalo burger. And as we come around we can see one of the German helpers called Simon. About 2 o'clock in the morning a storm came in. The rain was coming straight through the window and getting me wet in bed, so I ended up jamming everything I've got against the curtains to try and hold it out. And once again this morning we're back on Pineapple Patch, and of course the dogs are helping as always. Coming a bit further around we can see some more of the farm with the cornfields in the back there. A bunch of us then went through a walk through some of the local villages and countryside. Here you can see Polish, French, German, English and Nepali. So today we started by pulling out the weeds and turning over the soil. We then finished up about 9 o'clock, had a shower, and I went to the local school. So here is the local school, and here you can see the headmaster walking across the field. So here we are breaking up for lunch, that's our class is done for the morning. So we went back to have the afternoon to ourselves. And of course no day would be complete without losing a game of chess to a 10-year-old Nepalese kid. On to the next day. After the work in the morning we then went down to the local school again. This is the headmaster's office. Yesterday I took English, today I'm taking science and maths. And then we went for a walk down to a local elephant village, although there was no elephants there at the time, but the walk was nice. More volunteers have come in, so I've moved into the big roundhouse. Back to the weeding again today, and this is a patch that I've done so far. Of course, I found a nice little cannabis plant there and I couldn't pull that up even though it's classed as a weed. Speaking of weed, here's a shit ton growing out the hedge as you walk down the road. It's all just on the side of the road growing naturally. So this is quite funny. We've got some Tibetan bread and here's Hamish trying to cut it. We then went to visit an elephant breeding centre so we can see lots of baby elephants. So today's Saturday, which is a day off, which naturally means it's going to piss down the rain all morning. Fortunately, it cleared up after breakfast, so we went out, got a lift with Bishnu into town, and this is us running out of fuel. So the Nepalese kid is called a Bishnik, and today he was our guide up to the mountain temple. 1,300 steps later, and here we are at the top. So we met some more really nice Nepalese people. They invited us down to a coffee and ended up buying us dinner and everything.